Alrighty. We got Saturday market today. It is bright and sunny. Ooh, library sale. Only 15 gold for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. What do we got? A little eclectic pile of everything. All the other boxes are kind of expensive, and I want to save my money for the flea market because you get a lot of good stuff there, especially if I get a bookshelf. So yeah, let's hit the flea market. Now, we also need to consider for the flea market, Fantasy Fact and Classic are the big sellers, but we also need to go ahead and gear up for Spooky Day. So maybe. What is this one? Okay, that one has a spooky deck. That's spooky. Keep that one. Maybe I go ahead and drop the seashells for now. The minus danger chance is good to have. I'm trying to move things so that I have mainly just the spooky stuff. For every manuscript, you get classic and spooky effects. Okay, so that's good to keep. That's good to keep. That's for fact books. You stay. The cannonball is spooky. Fishing net. Oh, fishing net comes off. That's been costing me extra money. When someone doesn't take a recommended kids book, you get extra fantasy and extra fantasy chance, extra spooky effects. So yeah, it's a spooky item, even though it doesn't help with crime stuff. Let's go ahead and take that one out. That's good to keep. Bookston Uni map. That's good to keep. I have the cobwebs, the dog bed stays. I keep all the pumpkins for this, obviously. Review board. +1 all book sale chance when you recommend. Small bench is good. Wait, okay, this one's not spooky, it just boosts crime chance, so I'm gonna leave that one off. Ooh, here we go. Candle? Because the candle is just yet another spooky item, and that's what I'm trying to go for is spooky stuff. Is this spooky? No, this one is not spooky. This is not spooky. None of these other ones are spooky. Okay, so I loaded up basically all the spooky stuff I can. Let me just do a quick little coloration on some things. All right, how about that one? And then black on the bookshelf. All right, cool. I think, yeah, I think I've got everything colored that can be colored. A whole lot of black and red for spooky. Oh, wait. You know what? That one planter. That planter's bothering me. Where's that one at? Ah, there we go. So we need. What were the books? Fantasy Fact and Classic. Okay, Fantasy Fact and Classic, but also like a lot of the spooky stuff helps crime. So Fantasy Fact and Classic. Fantasy. Let's do Fantasy all across the bottom here. Classic. Some drama. Some kids and a couple of travel. Okay. So we have a little bit of an eclectic spread. And basically our loadout is also ready for Spooky Day too. All right, real quick. Let's have a look here. Flea market dealer. Have a look around, I guess. Nothing here that's like exquisitely great. Oh, we need to check on this one. Okay, just These collections. Let me go ahead and get this cheap library sale. I was hoping she'd have a bookshelf on hand. You're welcome. Oh, Moira! Moira's in town! Yay, what's up? What about you, my dude? Greetings! May I interest you in my wares? Ooh. Could just buy up the cauldron. It's another spooky thing. Fantasy book plus... When successfully recommending a fantasy book, extra recommendation. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and get that cauldron. It's also up there in the spooky motif, and I'm going to buy the gutting gore while I'm at it. I know I'm paying the full 45 gold for that, but I would like to go ahead and buy him out while he's in season. What's up, Anne? How you doing? Real ivy plant. Okay. I'm not too obsessed with getting all the plants up. Hey, I've been looking for you everywhere. As the president for the Fall Fear Fest committee, I wanted to make sure you're fully prepared tomorrow. Let me see. Oh, you're looking good. You came through, babes. Can't wait to see you in the bookshop set up tomorrow. Anyway, Fear Fest, here we come. Damn straight, Moira. I mean, look at how, she is just emanating spooky. Hey, Harper. Fantasy book. Oh, Anne's coming over to take a break. Nice, the complete robot. Oh, really? Huh, I didn't think she'd be too into Asimov. Today might be the last sunny day of the season, right? Not much longer till winter, I suppose. I'll miss hanging out on the beach on the weekends. Oh, right, my jogging route will become much shorter, too. Yeah, the paths down to the beach get too dangerous when it snows. So they get closed off during winter. But I guess that's better than spraining an ankle out there when no one's around to help. So I stick to the safe paths and resort to indoor exercise when I need to. Oh, if you're looking for places that are still lucrative, I'd probably try out the Cafe Liberté. We'll have the Fall Fear Fest there soon, and during the winter, it's a good place to warm up with a hot drink from time to time. Speaking of which, I could go for a tea right about now. See you around. Alright, what do we got? Harper's looking for space sci-fi. Okay. The Well at the World's End. No, that's magic. Martian? No aliens though. That's the one where the guy is stuck on Mars. Okay, if she wasn't asking for sci-fi, I would totally I know for a fact she would love Gregor the Overlander. Asimov. Oh, another Asimov. I did already see a speech bubble. She was talking about Asimov. War for the Galaxy. You know what? That's probably where we're gonna go, is Asimov. Yeah. I'm not even gonna check anything else. Second Foundation. Asimov's world-famous sci-fi epic continues as secrets unravel around the 14-year-old Arcady. Alliances form in a war for the galaxy. Damn straight. What do you have, art dealer? Well, I'm holding off on the paints for now, though. Ooh, another recommendation. What do we got? All the world's a stage, so give me a play. I could get into a romance novel, but don't give me anything from this century. Okay. Plays. When they ask for plays, those are pretty easy to point out. You know what? Midsummer Night's Dream. How about that? I just had to pick a play and boom, nailed it.
Well, hello there, you handsome pup. What a sweet dog. And hello to you too, dear. Good to see you again. But tell me, dear, how are you faring today? I see the shop is doing well, and I quite like your selection. I'm very glad to have such an active reselling scene in Bookstonbury. Enjoy your shopping, all right? And feel free to stop by my stall as well. I might have some useful items for you.
Yeah, you really do. Appreciate it, Granny. All right, next recommendation. What do we got? Nothing romantic, and biographies are boring, but they want cold hard facts for their little sister. Let's see. No biographies, but something with facts. Not a biography, filled with facts. Reference book for your kid? For your kid sister? There you go. An encyclopedia. That seems about as blatantly obvious as you can get. Oh,
Hello, dear. I only read novels written in prose. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature.
I know, and I personally know she also likes crime novels. Ooh, Victorian Times. Oscar Wilde. That's a play. Full dark, no stars. Ooh. Stephen King. Monster. But probably too recent. So I think maybe... Yeah, maybe Oscar Wilde. There we go. Some prose from the classics. What's the scuttlebutt? I tend to enjoy the classics. I can always go for a fantasy novel. Do you have anything like the Ramayana? I'm not as familiar with the Ramayana. Oh. Epic folktale first composed around 300 BCE and hugely influential in storytellers of later eras. Discover a modernized version and dive into heroics, battles with demons, and philosophical and spiritual wisdom. Oh, okay. So something with like mythology. Okay, that's definitely not classic. Oh, maybe Prince Caspian. I don't know if Prince Caspian necessarily counts as classics, but it being an older one would be closer to those. So I think we're going to lean in that direction for this recommendation. Oh, sweet. Oh, so they do consider it a classic. Nice. Haha, yes. Drink up, my lovelies. Well, 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 how the tables have turned. We got a lot of money back. Hopefully enough for a bookshelf once one becomes available. Because I think they can be kind of expensive. And I could really use an extra bookshelf to increase the number of books I can stock.